beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It depends from which part of the world you are watching us now. So, we have been so happy to be with you during this whole journey. I hope you are enjoying too all the sessions and workshops of the JOTI. So, Edgar, tell me, what is your favorite part in this special edition of JOTI so far?
Wow, Noor, I don't know even if I can decide on that. There are so many favorite parts from the time we started hanging out with these amazing people. It's been fun every stop of the way. But I guess one very fun thing I discovered yesterday while we were interviewing there is that he's really, really humble and he puts a lot of emphasis on kindness. Then I just imagined someone of his stature and influence putting an emphasis on kindness. It was a very, very big takeaway for me. And I think of all the fun little moments that we've had since we started.
For me, what I'm enjoying the most are the dialogue cafes. So if you didn't check them yet, you can do that later because all sessions are recorded so you can benefit of them whenever you want. You want to hear some happy news? Let's do this in a bit. So many amazing blanket tents from all around the world. Even our friends Grisha and Willie made their own. Did you see them? If you didn't, yeah, we should. And I'm an architect, for God's sake, so I have to make one. Today is the last day to be part of the epic blank tent. Let's watch some more to get inspired. Don't waste the opportunity.
Yes, don't do that. But the challenges are not over yet. We still want you to feel challenged during this JOTI. And these challenges is so special to us that even I have participated. Share your words of support for all those providing essential services to our communities during this extremely difficult period, especially with this COVID-19. For example, we have healthcare workers, we have cashiers, we have security guards, we have drivers, we have EMTs. Just post a photo on Twitter or Instagram, making a heart shape with your hands, just like this, along with some words of support, reminding the workers that we really, really appreciate their services. Don't forget to use the hashtag pain of gratitude, so that you can also be featured in our wall. We are ready for all those.
Yes, we are. So I believe that by now you have heard about the World Health which was launched. Can be part of a global youth response against COVID-19. It's absolutely unbelievable that in such short time we have raised $15,600 US. Can you imagine the positive impact that the scouts around the world can bring to help their communities to stay strong in this pandemic? This is absolutely inspiring. If you are at home also and you wanna contribute, please go to donatescout.org. Wow, that was amazing. Now, I guess it's time to start the show with a little bit of a video talent. Let's enjoy.
So, while we're going to Victoria, Argentina. Victoria is a young lady from Argentina and she'll play for us amazing piano sound.
Yo toco el piano y en esta ocasión voy a tocar la sonatina de Clementine.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you'll take the next one because it's I just am still dancing because the music is still playing in my head. It is so cool. Anyway, from music, we have to go to Lebanon from Argentina. And there, we're going to Jade, who is going to teach us some of his ballet moves. Do you like dancing? Check this out.
Hello, my name is Jade Hello. I'm 13 years old from Lebanon, and today I'm going to dance.
Wow, she was amazing indeed. But you know what wins in this talent show? The pianists. We have a lot of people playing piano from all over the world. Now, let's check another one. Vladimir from Armenia.
Hello everyone, my name is Vladimir. I live in Armenia and now I will play some beautiful music. Let's go.
Noor, you know what? I'm having an idea.
What is it?
I think we should start a scout band of sorts. I mean, I've been looking towards this scenario, how things have been going so far, and I've seen a number of bands playing from their homes. And the bands are in different places. I think it's possible we can do that with scouts as well, right?
Indeed.
Well, as we think about that, Lamar loves to write poems, and she will share with us her poem about the environment. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Lamar Munib. I'm 14 years old from Egypt. I'm going to show you a different talent today. I like writing poems, so I'm going to share with you my poem about environmental problems. We must be in shame because Earth isn't a game. We are destroying it like the animals now we hit. There is also the plants we cut like you are eating an old coconut. Didn't you need a nature to live in, or your garbage for you weren't seen? What about the water you are drinking? Is it the same you are polluting? We are killing millions and millions of animals because the humans are the biggest problem. We are a problem for not only that is in the street, but also in the water with the plastic we aren't in need. Do you like what are you doing? Watching in silence and only sharing? So why are you acting like a human being and you are only making the world worse? The problem is that we have all the solutions, but we think that we are the only creations. These environmental problems are the worst one, so we think that the life will be only fun. Let's take action and let's move on. We will know after that this way was the only way fun. Our earth is our life. If we hurt it, it will be in our heart like a knife. Written by the guide Lamar Mouni. Thank you.
Thank you, Lamar, for highlighting this important topic. Let's join Marcelo now. He's from Guatemala and his talent is to sing. He will perform with his ukulele and will send a message to don't worry and be happy, which we need in these times.
Hola, mi nombre es Marcelo Méndez, tengo 20 años de edad y soy de Guatemala. Y mi talento es cantar. Y voy a cantar acompañado de un ukelele. Gracias. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry. Be happy. Wow.
Oh, someone
Guys,
is in a good mood.
Yes, these guys are putting me in a very good mood. Remember, as you're enjoying these songs, these musics, these talents, this dancing at home, don't forget to start voting for your favorite performance. Because at the end of this show, we are going to just come back and replay your best performance. So keep voting, keep commenting on your best performance, and we will take count and be able to play that. As we are in the spirit of music, we are going all the way to Yukta. Show us some Hindi music.
we will move directly to Indonesia. Dimas will play and sing for us a very beautiful song. Let's check this out.
Hi everyone, my name is Dimas Saikalafidin. I'm Scott from Indonesia. This time I will singing for you. This song created by Bondan Prakoso. The title of the song is Ya Sudahlah. Ketika mimpimu yang begitu indah tak pernah terwujud, ya sudahlah. Saat kau berlari mengejar anganmu dan tak pernah sampai, ya sudahlah. Apapun yang terjadi, bukan selalu ada untukmu. Janganlah kau bersedih, 'cause everything is gonna be okay. Yo, satu dari sekian berkemungkinan kau jatuh dan tanpa ada harapan. Saat itu raga aku persembahkan bersama jiwa, cita-cita dan harapan. Kita sambung satu persatu sebab akibat. Tapi tenanglah, mata hati kita akan lihat menuntun ke arah mata angin bahagia. Kau dan aku tahu jalan selalu ada juga. Kau tahu lagi problema tak terus menerjang bagai deras ombak yang menabrak karang. Namun kau tahu ku mampu untuk tetap tenang hadapi bersama saat kau berharap. Keramahan cinta tak pernah kau dapat, ya sudahlah. Dengar ku bernyanyi, la 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 la, ya 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 ya, du du dam du du di dam. Semua ini belum berakhir, apapun yang terjadi, bukan selalu ada untukmu. Selalu ada untukmu. Janganlah kau bersedih, 'cause everything's gonna be okay. Thank you.
Nice. I think we're discovering some very interesting talents from guys out there. And it is possible to even have a 1 month band. So there you go. If you have such like a dream, take that instrument and start practicing. Maybe the next JOTI will be able to sing for us. Now, next one is Ross from the Philippines. And it is interesting because he's going to introduce us to his special friend, AR.
Hello world, I'm Scout Ross Stephen Uy, and I'm from the Philippines. You know what? I've been a scout since I was 9 years old, and now I'm 13 years old. I'm a proud member of the Quezon City Council, and I want you to meet my very special friend, JR.
Hello world, to the fellow scouts over there. Hello, I am JR.
So this is JR. JR, how old are you?
I am 6 years old.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
7 years old.
Come on, stop joking around. We should be serious right now.
Okay, so you're an Eagle Scout, right?
Yes, I'm an Eagle Scout.
So what do you do as an Eagle Scout?
As an Eagle Scout, we make memories the most.
Memories like what?
Like camping, first aid, pioneering.
Wow, camping. I like that. I wish we could go camping right now, but we cannot.
Why?
Because there's an outbreak. Outbreak about what? Coronavirus. Oh no, you did not know?
Yes, we're in a quarantine right now. So, everybody, we should stay at home.
And make each day a productive day. How? By reading the Bible and always pray and stay happy. So, you heard JR, you should read the Bible, pray every day, and stay happy. So, JR, need a favor. I want you to sing for them. Huh? I'll sing for them? Sure, I will love to. So, what is the title of the song that you will sing? Tomorrow. No, you cannot sing tomorrow. You need to sing today. No, tomorrow. You need to sing today, not tomorrow. The title of the song is Tomorrow. Ah, okay. Just make it clear, okay? Sure. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Whenever I'm ready. The sun will come out tomorrow. Get your $1,000 that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. Clears away the clouds and the sorrow. Till there's none. And I stuck in the day that's gray and lonely. I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come out me, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, there's always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're always a day away. What a beautiful song, JR. Thanks. So guys, remember, we can trust Jesus that He will give us a better tomorrow. Thank you very much. Happy JOTI. Happy JOTI.
Actually, thank you both for all these beautiful advices. Stay home and be happy. Hey, Edgar, I was checking the comments, and guess what? People are voting for you. I guess people are in love with your voice. Imagine that.
Voting for me. Oh my God. Okay, if JR can sing, maybe, just maybe, I will sing.
Nice one. Now, let us both enjoy these two sisters from Lebanon. They will sing for us too.
If the sky that will look up trembling through all the mountains up to the sea. I won't cry, I won't cry, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stay by me. Oh, stay by me. Oh, stay by me, stay by me. So darling, darling, stay by me. Oh, stay by me. Oh, stay by me, stay by me.
Oh, nice. Amazing. You can give a round of applause for our very, very good girls. And they are from Tunisia, not Lebanon. That was a slight mistake.
Oops,
Now,
sorry.
yeah, it's all right. Now, we are going to Maria Eduardo, who is from Brazil, and she loves to draw. Let's see what she's going to draw for us today.
Oh, that was good. Now we have Charlie from UK. He wants us to stand by him. So let's hear him out.
Hello, my name is Charlie Horde. I'm 8 years old and I come from the UK and I'm going to do a song called Stand By Me that I learned on the guitar. It only took me about half an hour to learn the whole song, and I'm really good at guitars, so I hope you like it. Here it goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. and the night has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. When the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me.
Oh my God, I am so jealous.
Yeah.
Nuru, it only took Charlie 20 minutes to learn that song. You gotta teach me how to do that.
Yes, he was amazing.
He was amazing. Charlie, so much love from us. Keep practicing. You have got very good talent. Wow. Okay, as we shake that off, we are going to Salvador. And Isabel from Bolivia loved dance.
Hola amigos, yo soy Salvador.
Y yo soy Isabel. Somos del grupo Scout Impesa La Paz.
Y queríamos compartirles una cueca paseña. Saludos a todos los que están participando del JOTI edición especial. Siempre listo,
siempre mejor.
Una linda cholita en La Paz prometió tenerme mucho. Siempre te he de amar, no te he de olvidar, decía mi amada. Siempre te he de amar, no te he de olvidar, decía mi amada. En una tarde triste y cruel, para siempre se fue. Sin decirme adiós, se fue para el cielo. Sin decirme adiós, se fue para el cielo. Marañachu Munawanki, Iwantas Agerpawanki, Maikakabamas Astani, Owadas Atkukusa, Maikakabamas Astani, Owadas Atkukusa.
Oh, come on. That was magical. I really loved it.
So adorable.
Yes. Now, let's watch Nicholas. He learned to play this song in text just by listening to them. This is amazing.
Mi nombre es Nicolás Álvarez, soy del grupo 24 Soul Phoenix y con ustedes voy a interpretar unas 6 canciones sacadas a oído. Entonces, con ustedes, unas 6 canciones.
I told you so many scouts know how to play so many things. I think I got a song. Let me see if I can sing also. I'm coming home, coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away every tears of yesterday. Whenever kingdom awaits. I will continue. Just hold on to that. Just hold on to that. We will continue. First, before I continue wowing you with my magic, let's go to Armenia, where Narek loves to make handcrafts in his free time. Let's learn with him.
Hello, I am Narek from Armenia. I am 15 years old. In my free time, I like making handcrafts.
That was an amazing introduction to our show today. Now, our first guest of today performed a song called Drop the Guns at the SDG Global Festival of Action 2019. You guess who we are talking about? I'll give you a second. Can you guess? That's right. We are talking about Mamadou Dia, a strong advocate for engaging young people in positive actions for their community. Let's all cheer him up. All of you in your living room, start clapping for him as he joins us on the show. Thanks for joining us, Mame. You're a musician from Senegal and have built quite a following composing your own music focused on social issues just from West Africa.
Thank you, thank you. I'm very glad being joined in this program. That definitely means a lot to me. And yeah, thank you very much. And really surprised that they choose me being part of. Thank you.
Thank you, and we are happy to have you. So let us know, what is the message you are trying to spread through your music?
Yeah, my message is to teach the young generation of today, because I feel that like the world is getting crazy for a lot of things, and the chance we was having when we was young, the children of today, they don't have it, because we was having time to spend a lot of time with parents and grandparents that tell us story, tell us how we can live together, how we can connect together, how we can accept situation, and how we can forgive. And I feel like today, with the technology, people and the young generation, they don't have that chance to have those good people in their background supporting them and helping them. So I choose been singing about the story of yesterday today to tell people how good it was yesterday and how positive it was yesterday, and tell the young people what to avoid, and be there to for those the on the for the homeless people that they don't have voice, for those kids that they kidnap, those kids that they beat, those kids that they really close their eye, that they stop from having experience of the world, what's happening in the world, what's new in the world, all the beautiful thing in the world. There are some things that they really love, and I'm there for those kids, but I'm there for those women as well that have serious problem by raping, beating. But I'm there too for the country where the innocent people are dying because of war, because of hunger, because of torturing. So this is the reason why I'm singing, because I want to be the voice of the nation.
Wow, such a strong message, such a strong message. And
Thank you.
yeah, and I understand that Senegal has a rich culture of using music as
Yeah.
as a very strong tool to mobilize the public around
Yeah.
especially social issues and pushing for positive change.
Yeah.
Just while we have you here, can you share with us some lessons that we can practice and in light of all this?
Yeah. The lesson is like being positive in the world, because like you are the responsibilities of what you're facing in the world, but what people are facing outside of the world as well. Because if you be positive in life, it's like you have to be, first of all, being a peaceful person and says, I won't do anything that would hurt nobody, but I won't do anything against law. I won't do anything against human itself. And love is the key of all those stuff. Love what you do, love people that you see, love everything you do in life, that will make you not regret, that will make you accept any situation. So love is the key of everything. For me, if we have love, no problem will be happening in this world. So for me, I'm like advising people to not spend their time for anything that they don't love. Just love everything that you do in life, whether it's positive, whether it's negative. Because if you do things with love, you won't take it as negative. But if you don't love it, anything you will feel like is negative. And what's negative on you could be positive in somebody else. So just accept the situation it is, and just take a time to think before talk or before do. So this is the advice I have that they give me. And be the child of the world. Anywhere you are, be who you are. Anything that you don't want, nobody did to you, don't do it to nobody. So
wow.
Yeah.
Love is the key for everything. Amen to that. So
Yeah.
would you like to tell us more how you get involved with the SDG Global Festival of Action last year?
Yeah, how I get into it is like I was having a performance in Germany while I was playing this Drop the Gun song, and I used to give message about it. Then there was a guy who actually worked there called Jeremy, so who see me and tell me like, "Wow, this song, did you did you release it?" I says no, and he says like, "I want to be part of it. Come to my studio, we will work." Then I go to his studio, work in the song, and he says like, "I think the world needs to hear this song." And I work in the global. So I will try. I will try my best for you to perform there because the world need to hear this song. And this is how it is. And it was my wish because now the war, there's a lot of war. So many children die. And for me, everyone is a nation because you will have a child, your child will have a child, that child will have a child until it becomes so. Killing one people is killing a whole nation. So war make me afraid of tomorrow. So then, yeah, I just have the chance to play there, and it was wonderful because that's bring me today participating in this wonderful event.
Nice, nice. That's just amazing. That's just amazing. I mean, we have seen in our Youth Got Talent
Yeah,
stage
yeah, yeah,
hundreds
yeah.
of talented
Yeah,
young people from all parts of the earth
yeah,
that
yeah.
they can. I mean, even me a few minutes ago, I gave singing a shot and it went very well. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
what can you tell young people that want to pursue a career in music or art, just as a word of advice for them?
Yeah, what I will tell my young people is like, let's connect first of all, because we need to connect. We all need to connect, and because connection will give us power together, and share culture, and being open-minded. Listen to the other people's culture. Listen to what people really like. Search, and give the message. Because like I see a lot of where I come from, I see a lot of big stuff, but they sing without no message. And I when I go there, I tell them like, stop. It's time to give our nation back what they are waiting for us, because we are taking what we have to give. Because for me, I believe like having an event and call on people to come and join you, it's like you bring them in a risky, because once they go out of their house, they can have accidents, they can catch a sickness, come into the crowd, they can catch a sickness, and they come over there till for you. So if you don't give them message to go back home with that message, definitely you use them. You use that crowd. So I'm telling all the young people, sing positive, sing about everything that would solve problem in life, and sing about love that would connect us together, and just keep singing.
Exactly. So to be
Yeah.
honest, we were really inspired by your performance at the SDG Global Festival of Actions last year. So what will you be playing for us today?
Yeah, I will play the same song, Drop the Guns, because of right now, I feel so sorry about those countries that have war, especially about this virus, Corona. So they don't have no access to go into hospital to get treatment. Even we who have that access, we have problem at this moment. So if we think about them, if the sickness get there, it will be very sad. So the world have an enemy, and this is the corona. So we have to drop the guns and just try to see how we can connect together and fight against this virus. So I will play Drop the Guns.
Take it away.
It's raining blood, it's raining fear over the land of the insincere. Love, diamond dust like a poisonous bee, stirring the skin of the unfed kid. Let's drop the gun. Ooh, we open the door. and give God a hand. It's hard to love while you're on your knees. Hard to see when your brother believes. Let's take a break under the wisdom trees and share the wind will set us free. Let's drop the gun. Empty doors and give God a hand. No, 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 no more, no more. The master's plan might break apart. The world is not bigger than your heart. Believe in you, believe in me, and bring the peace we long to see. Let's drop the gun. Oh, open the doors. Oh, open the doors. Oh, and give God a hand.
Wow, wow, wow,
Thank
wow,
you.
wow, 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 wow. I
Thank you.
think that
Thank you.
got to a lot of our scouts. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Like, we have to give love, give hands, open the door. Because there's three things that no one could choose for himself. Where you will be born, who are going to be your parents, which color you will have. No one will choose it. So if it is, you born or you come from an area or a country or a family, there's a bad story. Doesn't mean you are part of it. If we give the children a chance to go, travel anywhere in this world and let him see, because it's the best lesson, how the world works. When he return back, he will make a difference. He will talk to his nation. But if we says like, no, you are not allowed to get in here, the story will be always there and the problem will be always there. So give chance is the key of changing the world. And I believe, because I travel, I learn a lot. And I wish everyone could learn what I've learned from traveling, from being free, from being independent to go anywhere I want. So it's the key of everything.
Wow, Mamadou,
Yeah.
we will certainly take that as your takeaway message. I hope the thousands and thousands of scouts who are out there watching us have gotten the message.
Yeah.
With the love, we very much appreciate your time with us, and keep composing those musics that give us hope in times like this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
I
much.
really appreciate it, and I wish everyone good luck. And yeah, says just keep going. This is what we want to do, and you are the future. We love you, and we will do whatever to guide you. Thank you very much.
We love you too, Mamadou.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Wow, that was very, very inspirational. So, you know, guys, that safety is one of our World Scout and biggest priorities, right? So, join us in this journey through our online safety with our special guest member of the World Scout Committee, Sarah Rita Katan. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hi. How are you? Good. And you?
I hope you're doing fine these days.
All is good. Enjoying the JOTI experience.
We are all doing that. So just to explain a little bit for you guys, Sarah here is gonna take over our show. So basically, me and Edgar gonna be Sarah's guests, right? So the floor is yours.
Great, thank you. So hello everyone here. I'm really happy to be here with you on JOTI. It's super interesting to see and super inspiring to see how much we can do with scouting online. I mean, and show how resilient our movement is. I'm sure each one of you from your homes, you're sharing generously what you have, what you're doing, activities are, what your skills are, and connecting with people you didn't meet before, which is great. I mean, it's really amazing. And the skills that we have in digital technology today are amazing. So going back to that, I mean, it's very important to be able to be resilient and to adapt to the circumstances that we have, but it's also very important to make sure that we keep our standards and we keep our safety wherever we are. And as Noor already said, in scouting, being safe is really one of the top priorities that we have. If you have ever been to any world event or done anything in National Scout Organization or your local group, you know that it's very important for us to keep scouts safe from harm. The internet can do marvels, and you can see that now, but we need to be very careful that sometimes the internet is actually the source of some dangers. So what I'm going to talk about with you now, and with the help of Noor and Edgar as well, we're going to see how we can see where is the danger of the internet and how we can avoid it to make sure that we prevent it from happening. So especially now we're connected from different countries, different cultures. So we need to have this kind of understanding of different people and different cultures that are around us. And on the internet, it's not always easy to know who's behind the screen. So, starting, do you know what safe from harm means? Did you ever see something about safe from harm? We as scouts have a responsibility of being the leaders of their generations, and we are to keep our scouts safe from harm all the way. And do that because our scout leaders inspire trust in young people, and young people look to leaders for protection from harm. So our responsibility as leaders is to assess and put in place preventive measures to ensure safe scout activities. And our responsibility as young people is to identify when we have a case of abuse and act upon it. Because at the end, what we want to achieve is to create a safe environment. So we need to know how to prevent situations from happening, and we need to know how to act when we come across them online in this JOTI, for example. Because again, what is a safe environment? When we talk about a safe environment is an environment that promotes and supports children and young people's well-being while simultaneously working to address and prevent harmful practices. So we need, as we know, we have our mission in scouting, which is the self-development of children and young people and the development of positive and healthy interrelationships between scouts among themselves, young people among themselves, other young people and adults among themselves. So that's why, in order to achieve our mission in scouting, we need to make sure that we provide that environment where there is no cases of abuse. And what do we use as a reference for this? We use first the Scout Promise and Law. We're all familiar with it. It's our way of behaving, of having values, of understanding how we need to act and how we need to be respectful of everyone around us, honor our Scout Promise. Also, we have the principles of scouting that include the Scout method, which are so important, our duty to self, to others, and to God. And these help us a lot in actually understanding also how we need to be with other people, how we need to respect ourselves and others, how we can create this environment to promote openness and diversity of views, and to provide equal opportunities for everyone, which is our core definition. As scouts, we are responsible to do this because that's what we honor to in our lives. So if we come back practically, we share this responsibility to create that kind of safe and respectful environment for young scouts in international events, in the jamborees, in the JOTIs, in the mood, and in your local group and your National Scout Organization. So our actions should begin by recognizing the different types of violence present around us, from verbal bullying to other forms of abuse that could affect in a minor or in a major way someone. And the effect is we need to take care of it. So, Noor and Edgar, you're going to help me. So, what do you think? I mean, we're in this JOTI, which is amazing and inspiring and all that. But what is, I mean, when we talk about danger online, what do you think could be the danger online?
Well, if I'm to go first, I think we are in danger of inappropriate content online.
Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes, as we know, when we're surfing the internet, there's a lot of information. Inappropriate content pops up sometimes, and we need to do something about it when we see them. So we need to avoid them. We need to tell someone an adult, that we're actually experiencing something like that, in order to be able to be safe. What else?
Nuru, you wanna go? I'm
Well,
thinking.
Noor.
I was thinking to stay in that, because we are coming from different backgrounds, different realities. I guess if we can say hate speech.
Yeah. I mean, that's also coming up more and more and more in the internet, because hate speeches are speeches that hurt people or comments hurt people. And a lot of people like to connect on the internet to actually do something good and be positive and have new friends. But some people use the internet to make those hurtful comments. What else do people do?
I have one more.
Tell me.
I think it becomes difficult protect your data. Like if you post, sometimes you can give away your location where you are, and something, if someone who sees that, who's not supposed to see it, they can even trace you and come get you and do something harmful to you. And I think it's difficult for you to protect your data online somehow, or even hackers. I think hackers can also hack us when we are online. If I'm to give an example, I think I've seen a few of my friends telling me, don't click on that link. You see them. So protecting your data, I think, is one of them.
It is really important. And we see more and more that we have the option of regulating our privacy settings, but it's very important not to share our personal data and anything that is very personal in terms of identification, in terms of information, bank statement, anything that is actually giving away our personality and our identity to other people, because that hackers can get the data. When we put data on the internet, it's available for everyone. So we need to make sure we keep our private and don't share it with people we know online. It's better to share it offline.
Exactly. You know what that makes me think also is the visibility of the post. You know, it's just scary how many person can see what you are posting. Even if you decided your audience, that post could be like screenshotted and shared without even knowing.
True. And everything we post is actually on the internet. It's there. It's for everyone. Everyone can see it. If we control a bit the privacy, so we need to make sure that everything we post is actually positive, actually a good post, and it will not harm anyone and will not be used to actually harm someone else. And of course, I mean, the point which is very important also, that we need a lot of people online, but not everyone is actually there to with good intentions. Some people try to get our trust, and actually they hurt us afterwards. So we need to make sure we know the area of the people that we're talking to. Great. So now we know what's the danger online, and we know some on what might happen. But then there's a common type of abuse that happens online, which is very, very present. And it is, as you know, cyberbullying. So what is bullying first? Bullying is a very common case of abuse that happens around us, wherever we are. And it's a form of violence where a person is exposed repeatedly and over time to negative actions, such as injury, discomfort, and usually it's imposed on a person who feels superior to that person. It often describes a form of harassment perpetrated by an abuser that is physically or socially superior in a position of power. Cyberbullying is a form of bullying that takes place over digital devices like cell phones, computers, tablets. And it happens also when someone posts, shares, or sends negative or harmful, false, or unkind content about someone else. So sharing personal information, as we talked about before, the information about someone else, embarrassment or humiliation through hate speeches, All these kind of stuff are related to cyberbullying, and they happen on social media, they happen on instant messages or SMS, they happen on emails, and they happen on forums and others. So we need to really make sure that we understand what cyberbullying is and understand the effect of cyberbullying. That's why we're going to have a small quiz now, and Noor and Edgar will be in competition with each other to see who will win.
Oh, all right.
Right,
That sounds like
here we
fun.
go. So the closest answer will win. The person giving the closest answer. So, in percentages.
Do I get a prize for winning?
My smile.
I will check that.
So, in percentages, how many young people believe social media companies should be doing more to tackle cyberbullying on online platforms?
It's like I'm pushing the button, you know, like.
Yes. Noor has an answer.
Yes. Is it like 75%?
Edgar, what would you say?
I think 75% is slightly too low. I'm gonna go with, I think, no, 79%.
79.
Yeah.
Well, you're both good because you already got really close to the answer, which is 83%. But Edgar wins here.
But I'm
so
closer,
in
right?
percentages,
Perfect. Yes.
So in percentage, we have 83% people that believe social media companies need to do more for cyberbullying on platforms. The second question, also in percentages, how many young people have witnessed online bullying?
Yeah, me first.
Yes, Edgar?
In percentages, right?
Yes, to facilitate it. Yeah.
I think about 80% of young people have witnessed bullying.
80%, that's very scary. Yes. Noor?
Okay, I'm trying to be a bit optimistic and say maybe just 65.
Okay, here we go. Noor is closer this time, which is more optimistic, fortunately for us. So 60%.
This is one of those times I'm happy I'm wrong.
Exactly. So, but it's still very high. So we have 60% of young people that have witnessed online bullying. So that's already a lot. And when you think of it, most also did not intervene when we had cases like that, which is worrying, and that we need to do something about it. So the third question, in percentages, how many students at the ages of 12 and 17 have been bullied?
I got one?
Here.
Okay. How many children in percentages have been bullied? I think about 45% of children have been bullied.
Okay. And what would you say?
I'm gonna say 45 too.
45 too. Yes. Well, I'm share with you a bit of better news is that it's a bit less than that. It's 37%, which is still a lot, and 30% have had it happen more than once. So that's how many young people and students between 12 and 17 have been bullied. How many victims of cyberbullying 10 informed a parent or a trusted adult about their abuse? How many victims over 10 have informed a parent or a trusted adult about their abuse? Noor?
Well, I know that victims don't say this frequently because they are super scared, so I guess it's a low. I guess 3 out of 10.
That's good.
Yeah. I think Noor is right, but I think as well it's going to be lower than that. I think it's going to be 2 out of 10 at average. 2 out of 10.
Yeah, it's even less than that. I mean, Edgar is closer, but it's 1 of 10 of the victims actually informed someone that this happened to them. Imagine how much people don't talk about it.
Wow.
And do you know?
That's a lot of men and people. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think it's easier to be bullied as girls or as boys generally?
I think more girls are bullied than boys.
Say Noor.
I totally second this because, like, it's a fact, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's true. Girls are cyberbullied more than boys, unfortunately, and it's almost the double in terms of numbers. And how do you think cyberbullying or bullying can affect someone?
I think it can affect someone so much. It's very bad because just to give an example, it can bring down the confidence of someone. They cannot be able to stand up in front of people anymore, especially if they know that those people know they were bullied on the internet. So the confidence of someone will go down. I think that is one major one.
Yep. Noor, do you want to add something?
Indeed, it destroys the person's confidence, because when we talk about girls, I know, like, they lose the confidence rather in the way they look, in the way they talk, in the way they present their ideas. They just start acting in a different way because they are just ashamed from who they were in the beginning.
It's true. What you said is exactly true. I mean, we have a lot of effects that happen because of the cyberbullying. Some of them are internet habits that are very healthy also. In the computer, secretly like removing their screen when someone up, closing the curtains, all this kind of stuff. And it transforms into physical and behavioral signs. So low self-esteem, people that cannot sleep, cannot be themselves, they're not comfortable in society, they avoid society as much as possible. And that's why it's very serious to take cyberbullying and not to keep it as, it's fine, it's just a minor comment that we got on Facebook and it won't affect anyone. It's not true. And we have a responsibility as young people to stop it, and as adults to prevent for it even more. So how would we do that? How to stop cyberbullying? There's some tips that I'm going to share with you as well. The first tip is that if it happens to you, it's not your fault. So blame yourself. It does happen. We just need to know what to do if this happens. And sometimes if we respond to a bully, it's even worse. So if we respond to a bully, we're going to create more problems because they're going to be empowered to actually do more with cyberbullying or bullying. So we need to action, but to take action, keep in mind that the first thing to do is to tell an adult. So tell someone else, tell an adult, and if you're an adult, tell someone else as well, and know how to report the case, because it's important to let people know that this person is actually, or account is actually hacking or doing cyberbullying or creating some abuse online. The second point about taking action is that we can save the evidence on the internet. So we can save what happens. So it's very important to take actually this kind of message that happened or whatever means the person used to bully us, and to save it so that we can actually read back properly. Sometimes we can tell the person to stop. Sometimes we can't because we don't feel comfortable doing it. And that's perfectly. But if we feel confident and we can tell the person to stop and we have the authority to do it, we can do it as well. And sometimes it's better to reach out for help, to go to someone that would actually be able to stop that person. And as you know, online, we can block people, we can report people. So use those technological tools. If it happened to you and you ignored it, then it might happen to someone else that will be more affected by it. And we need to protect others and not only protect ourselves. And of course, we need to protect our accounts all the time regarding that. So the last part I want to remind you of is some rules that we can remember to actually be safe online. And they summarize in the word SMART. So be smart online. We're going to take each letter and you're going to tell me what it stands for. The S stands for what?
No, that's exciting.
Well, I guess I would take this because it's the easiest one. We are talking about safety. So basically, S is safe, right?
Yeah. The S is for safe. Excellent. So safe means being safe online, not sharing information, protecting our accounts, knowing what's there and knowing what's the danger. Well, the M is for what in smart?
Since Nuru took the easiest one, I'm also going to take the easiest one I can think of. So I'm going to the last one, the T, first. And I think T means tell, don't keep quiet, right?
He means tell. So we need to tell, we need to talk about it, we need to spread it around to tell everyone to make sure that they know what to do when they're when this is happening online, and we need them to tell people and to report it. So correct. What else? In smart, we have P.
Have another one.
Edgar. Sorry.
I think I'm going to take R, because we talked about information and knowing where to get the information. R should be reliable. That we need to only know how to trust the reliable information only.
Exactly. We need to make sure our sources are good and they're reliable. So make sure that our sources are actually the right sources. It's not someone on the screen that is hiding, but it's really someone that we trust. And we Noor, I'm going to give you the chance here to answer because Edgar is being very competitive in this.
Yeah, so that gave me time to think. We have been talking since the beginning of like knowing people online. So I guess M is for meeting.
Right, excellent. M is for meeting. So we need to know who we meet online, and we need to inform adults or someone that we trust that is older than about we're talking to and who is online and who we're meeting online, especially if there's. So we shouldn't just share information with everyone, right? And we have the A at the end. No.
Yes. So basically, linking each letter with the answers from the previous online dangerous thing. So we said we mustn't accept links we don't know and friends we don't know. So I guess A is for accepted.
Yes. Correct. So A is for accepting. We need to make sure we don't accept emails that we don't know, that we don't open attachments that we don't know that might hack in our computer or create viruses, and we don't accept friends that we don't know as well. So great, then we have the smart. So
example.
Safe,
I have an example.
M for meeting, A for accepting, R for reliable, and T to tell. Yes, Edgar.
I have an example for reliable.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we were told that there's going to be a special edition of JOTI, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the person who told us all so that we come here was a message from our Secretary General of World Scouting. And the message was coming through World Scouting channels. And now here today, we are having that special edition of JOTI. I think it is okay to say that the Secretary General of WASM is a reliable source of information. And since the information came from World Scouting, the information was also reliable. That means this is very good, right?
Yes, excellent example. So exactly. So we need to keep this in mind. And these golden rules, if we check them all the time, we're better and better and we can be safe. So to wrap up what we're talking here, so the best ways to get involved and to be online and be safe online is to spread this information around. So I rely on every one of you, not only us on the screen, but everyone that's listening to us to really talk about it and make sure people know about it. And that way we can make it easier for it. And if we use it and the smart rules in mind, then we will really make it easier over and over time. And I want you also to think that while fighting bullying and fighting any cases of harm that harm you and being really responsible for this, we will be contributing to the Sustainable Development Goals, our global agenda that we're all aligned for. And that way we can help in the Sustainable Development Goal regarding good health and well-being, in empowering young people and providing quality education, in reducing inequalities between people, and promoting justice. So it's really an important effort that we're doing all together. And together, by sharing this responsibility, you can look more for information on Safe from Harm, on all the WASM on the scout.org, WASM resources. And every one of you can help us keep Scouts safe from harm everywhere in the world by being an actor and not a spectator and really knowing what to do. So thank you for sharing the message. And thank you for your participation. You both win. And
we both get the smile.
Everyone gets the smile.
Thank Thank you so much, Sarah. This was amazing. Thank you for all your advice. We want our scouts to enjoy the JOTI in safe way. So thank you for being with us today.
Yes, and you can
Ladies and
see all
gentlemen,
the learning as well.
around the world. If you're watching this on jota.joti.info, you can scroll down, see the hashtag Day of Gratitude in action.
Yes. So we're gonna see some more talented scouts from all over the world. Owen from Colombia wrote the song and he wants to share us with us. Let's enjoy it.
Buenas, mi nombre es Owen David Delgado Roa, soy del clan Sol Fénix del grupo 24 Sol du Soleil de Santander, Colombia. La canción que les voy a cantar ahora es una canción escrita por mí, se llama Sin Querer y espero que les guste a todos. Nunca pensé volverme a enamorar, pero bastó con tu mirada para ponerme a soñar. Quisiera estar contigo por el resto de mi vida, porque solo fuiste tú la que me puso a creer otra vez en el amor, otra vez en el amor. Sin querer me enamoré de ti. Le doy gracias a mi Dios por haberte traído a mí. Te puso en mi vida para hacerme más feliz, porque solo con tu amor me siento muy feliz. ¿Quién iba a pensar que de ti yo me enamoraría? De una linda princesa no lo sabía, pero ya ves las vueltas que da la vida. Uno cae y se levanta por amor, porque son nacimos y fue Dios que nos creó, pero fuiste tú la que robó mi corazón. Sin querer me enamoré de ti. Le doy gracias a mi Dios por haberte traído a mí. Te puso en mi vida para hacerme más feliz, porque solo con tu amor me siento muy feliz. Tú en mis pensamientos siempre estás, porque solo con su sonrisa me mueve el piso y me pone a soñar, la que solo con sus ojos veo mi...
Wow, hey, that was amazing. I think he just might have beaten me a little bit in my singing, so I'm gonna up my game a little bit. But for now, we go to Pina Scouting Club in Turkey. We've been discovering a lot of piano prodigies. Let us have a look at Pina Scouting from Turkey.
I told you piano wins. So now, flying all the way to Mauritius, Bernard gonna play a song for us about how to create a better place.
Whoa, make
make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for believing, make a better place for you and for me. Combattre comme nos vies en dépendent, parce qu'ils le font. Ensemble, nous en sortirons.
Guys, that was an amazing performance again. Don't forget to keep voting and commenting on the best show that you like so that we play it right after we finish this show. So from there, we go all the way to Thailand. And this is an amazing one because I love tea. These scouts from Thailand will show us just how to make the perfect ginger tea.
Hello to all the scouts all over the world. I am Teacher Kat from Janta Sriwijaya School. And in this video, my student will teach you how to ginger tea recipe. Ginger tea is a caffeine-free alternative to black tea or coffee, which has numerous health benefits. In a study published in Nutrition, researchers found that the daily consumption of ginger was associated to decreased risk of high blood pressure and coronary heart disease. So together, let's learn how to make ginger tea. Delicious drink. I think Teacher Crystal has another drink to recommend for you.
Hi guys! Well, I think Teacher Kat's students already taught you one kind of tea, right? Well, I also have mine. Are you getting scratchy throat, sniffles, or sneezes from allergy? Or even worse, what if you will get sore throat in summer? Well, I have the tea for you. Garlic and ginger immunity tea. And I just happen to have one good student who is very good in making in that tea. Let's go check her out. Have you seen Nata? She is so good in making that tea, right? Well, always remember that ginger tea and garlic ginger tea should not be used as a substitute for standard care as treatment in health conditions. Hope you guys stay healthy and see you. Bye-bye!
You made your own cup of tea already. Nice one.
Yes.
Now, let's fly all the way to Lebanon. Carla will play some violin for us. Let's enjoy.
Oh, that was amazing. But we take a small break to do something else. So yes, yesterday, no, it wasn't yesterday, it was on Friday. We were giving a shout out in the Happy News to scouts who were in Italy for doing an amazing job during this COVID-19 pandemic. And they were going out there to provide communities that have vulnerable people with groceries and things like that. So today we have some other guests from Italy. And these are members of the International Red Cross in Italy. And they are really on the front line to supporting us towards combating this COVID-19 right from Italy. Welcome, guys, on the show.
Hi.
I know the scouts are happy to see you. Thanks for joining us. You guys are members of the Italian Red Cross, working on the front lines, really on the front line to support countless communities in Italy right now as we speak. And you are saving lives and to stop the spread of COVID-19. How is that?
Thank you. It's an honor for us to be here with you and to tell you our story. So I'm here in Italy representing my National Society of Red Cross, and I'm here in Lombardy, one of the most affected regions. Here the situation is not so quiet, it's very dramatic. We have people that are in hospitals. Hospitals are really full. We have no place for people who are sick, and sometimes medicals, nurses have to choose which one had to be intubated. So younger people had obviously to be intubated firstly, and sometimes we have also friends who are sick. And in my personal situation, I have friends who are sick. They are in the hospital. They are not in dangerous situation, but they are still in a hospital. And it's not like, it's very difficult for us. And I can see also my mother. I can see her because I live with my dad. They are divorced, and I can see her because she lives in another city, and we can't move from a city to the other. And that's really heavy for us. Also, my grandparents, and also I have to see my friends also through video calls. Concerning what Red Cross is doing, I see that our national society is really active. It's really active because we are doing a lot from a social point of view, but also health point of view. We have ambulances that are still working hard every time, every day, and we have also more ambulance. We have biocontainment because this virus is very dangerous and we have to transport from one hospital to the other. But we have also, from a social point of view, support to communities. We have people who are in quarantine, who are home, they can't get out, and so we are bringing them food and essential goods. We have a national system, a national call center, which is called Cri per le Persone, so Red Cross for People, and we are working hard with this goals and understanding what's the need of people. They can call, and we are responding to their needs.
Oh, that's really, really deep. Even as my co-host prepares to ask the next question, I am just getting to get a feel from someone who is really on the ground. And I know thousands of scouts out there also. We just sit on the TV and we see this news coming out of Italy and all over the world. And it's good to get a sense so that scouts can understand why we can do something like this JOTI to ensure scouts stay at home, get the experience, because it's really, 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 it's really big for those who are fight like on the front line. Noor, you have a question?
Yeah, I would like to ask Christina, what does a day in life of a Red Cross volunteer look like right now?
Actually, right now, it doesn't change a lot for the ones who do emergency, because we are formed to be very professional and do particular stuff depending on the emergency. The thing that changes a little bit is how we dress, because now we are more careful. We sanitize everything we even touch. We really pay more attention to anything. And like, for example, in my In my personal case, it changes because I'm used to do a weekly shift on Tuesday night. But right now, the Red Cross really needs, and my community needs a lot of help. So normally, the ones who can do emergency are doing extra shift in order to always provide help to the community. So like a double shift are super often. And well, everyone is scared, but really, we try to provide everything that we can do for them. Like, yeah,
Wow.
that's it. Yeah, there is non-stop emergency, and even as my colleague said, we are trying to introduce new activities like the medicine and food delivery for the ones who can leave their home. So one thing that really changed, like in my local branch, is the non-stop ringing phone of the medical service, because everyone always is calling for asking to buy medicine, to buy food, to any kind of help. So it's we are there. We need to provide everything that we can do.
Wow, that's really amazing. Maybe to stick with you, Christine, we've seen heartwarming stories from Red Cross volunteers from China coming over to support your efforts. I mean, in your experience, what has the international solidarity been like?
Actually, this situation emergency just showed me and made me realize how the RC, the Red Cross, Red Crescent, and Red Crystal family is how strong and beautiful it is. Because when someone is in danger or needs help, everyone just start trying to figure some solution to help each other, and it's really crazy how everyone, even if you are far from each other, just are trying to walk in the same direction. And everyone in the Red Cross, like even in China, everyone is focused on guarantee what is needed to overcome this situation of emergency. So I think that this is one of the community is really what help us overcome this emergency. Like, did you?
Okay. Yes, we hear you. So if I go back to you, Fabio, with all the difficult circumstances you have mentioned at the beginning, you are still out there on the ground and you are helping people. How does it feel to be a volunteer during this difficult time?
So our volunteers from the Italian Red Cross Society are working very hard. A lot of them are every day on the ground. We are scared sometimes because this virus is very dangerous, but we are strong, and we are also honored to be on the ground and to help those in need, because it is what Red Cross is meant to be. So help those in need and be there for those who need our help. So we asked also as National Society a support of the communities, and we had a very, very good answer from the community. We had also more volunteers who became temporary volunteers and came in each singular branch, a local branch, and supported our activities such as medical and but also bringing food and essential medicines.
Wow, that's really amazing. That's really good. I mean, I just want to continue with you, Fabio. What's your message to anyone out there who is wondering what they can do to support the response efforts towards COVID-19 in the world, if they're listening to us?
So obviously, I can't mention one of the quote of our founder. So Henri Dunant, the founder of the movement of the Red Cross and Red Crescent, who said that everyone in the world can do and help those who are in need. So we can do our part also by staying home. So my message, what I think that people who are also home can do, is obviously stay home and respect the rule of the country, of governments. So also following the instruction of WHO and also other international association. For example, wash frequently our hands, but also keeping distances. But not also like that, also helping those in need and how we can help those in need. For example, check our neighbors. So see if our old neighbor needs help, if they need something, if when we go shopping, we can bring them also what they need, not directly in the home, but also in front of the door so we can have contact. But, you know, this is very important for us. So my message is everyone can help, everyone can do something, and it's the time that everyone helps each other.
Indeed, I really want you to know that everyone right now is praying for Italy, and we hope things will get better. Let's try to end this in a positive note. I want to ask both of you, what are you most optimistic about right now? Let me start with Christina.
I'm optimistic that if any one of us learn respect to each other, to yourself and to the other people that are around you, we will overcome this emergency. So the first rule is, of course, be respectful for everyone and stay home and try to follow all the rules, because they are not just it's not just a game. People are really in danger. People are in hospital, and the place in hospital are always decreasing. So please just follow the rules and be updated and watch the news, and try to maybe find something fun to do at home, since you can move and you don't have time to go out. Just consider this isolation time as an opportunity to improve yourself, maybe to learn a new language, to even teach your grandma how to use Skype, as I did. It was fun, and it's an opportunity to help each other even in this isolation situation.
Oh, that's amazing. We really are happy to have you and to hear these first-hand stories from what you guys are going through on the ground and what you're feeling. I don't know. We'll start with Fabio. Just a small message to the scouts, 20 seconds each, and then Christina can also say something to the scouts who are listening to us right now.
So obviously, I would like to thank every one of you who are young people on the ground and every day want to help and to support our community. So I would like to thank all of them, because all of them have the emotion, have the feeling to help everyone. We are very, I think, we have strength, we have resilience, but also enthusiasm. And enthusiasm is something very important, because we as youth have to be very innovative. And let me think about scouts. So you can also, by staying home, think alternatives, how to help people, and be everyday innovative with apps, with everything you want. So think how to help people.
Nice. And Christine, last thoughts?
I just vulnerable in this situation, but we must be brave and be strong in order to help the ones who really need help in this situation. So just be focused and try to get all the energy, and maybe do small things like stay home or go shopping for your aunt, for your grandma, for your neighbor who need it. So you're brave.
That's amazing. And maybe to let you know, before you guys go, we've been having a challenge for scouts. It's called the Chain of Gratitude Challenge, whereby we are just extending our grateful hearts. All of you guys who are fighting this, your volunteers in the Red Cross, St. John ambulances, when you go around, you'll find the doctors, the nurses, security guys, all those guys who are out there, and they are trying to make sure that we come out of this all safe. All the scouts, we're having a challenge. It's called hashtag Chain of Gratitude, where we take a photo and we show this love. So while we have is here, just know that scouts are with you. Extend our message of gratitude to you guys. We are with you in spirit. We will support you. We hope, and we'll keep praying for you. We hope that you will go through this well and you will get us out of this. We really appreciate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Actually, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate that we had you today with us, and please stay safe.
Thank you from
Thank you.
Fabio
Thank
and
you.
me.
Thank you so much. And back to our scouts. We've just heard from our Red Cross guys who are out there trying to do an amazing job. Just a kind reminder to you guys on the chain of gratitude, as you've heard firsthand from the stories they're sharing with us. It's not an easy job. They are volunteers and they are out there trying to do this so that we can come out of this very safely. And we urge you, take that photo today, post it, hashtag gratitude, a chain of gratitude, so that they can get that message. They will pass the message to their friends, and together we will weather this storm. And when we come out of the other side, we will really, really appreciate it. Yes. Back to our show. We still have some amazing talents that we have for you. Don't we have, Nuru?
Yeah, we have some beautiful videos waiting for us. And we want just to remind the people to comment for their favorite videos, so it would be replayed at the very end. Now another scout's gonna learn us how to master the Japanese origami art. Let's make some noise for Jose from Bolivia.
Mi nombre es Josué Joel Paredes Morales, soy parte del grupo Scout Heimdall y en esta oportunidad les enseñaré a hacer un origami para el JOTI. Primero doblaremos a la mitad. Desdoblaremos y doblaremos a la otra mitad. Desdoblaremos y la parte superior lo doblaremos a la mitad. Desdoblamos. Damos la vuelta y doblamos ahí. Damos la vuelta. Podrán ver que esta parte les tiene que quedar así. Doblamos la punta hasta el final. Damos la vuelta, esta parte lo abriremos, doblaremos y en la otra esquina haremos lo mismo. El otro lado también será así. Doblaremos un poco las esquinas adentro. Esta parte doblaremos hacia el centro. El otro lado también. Las esquinas doblaremos hacia adentro. Y así les tendría que quedar. Esto se puede usar como monedero aquí atrás, aquí adentro, y se puede usar como separador de libros. Eso es todo, amigos, y hasta luego.
Nice. Now, reinforcing the message that we've just heard from our friends from Red Cross, Jaron from Germany will sing, play his guitar, and send a message to all of us to stay safe.
So hello guys, I'm Jaron, I'm from Germany, from Hamburg, and in the last summer, in the summer of 2019, I was a participant at the Sports Scout Jamboree in America, and yes, I met lots of great people, and yes, I really enjoyed it, and I hope you're staying well at your quarantine, at your homes, And yes, I really like the idea of this JOTI Jamboree because like all we scouts come together, and yes, I'm like a little musician. I'm doing just music for my own, and if you want to see more of my music stuff, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll link it like there or stuff like this. And yes, I hope you enjoy my song. It's a song that I'm covering. It's from Christopher. It's called Irony, and yes, I really like the song. It's like a lot about the real life and how it is really. And yes, I hope you guys enjoy it too. And
I'm still smoking cause I read somewhere if I quit before I'm 26, I'll be fine till I'm lying to myself on the line another cigarette. I'm addicted to my phone, getting anxious every time that it's out of reach. But I lie awake, screen right up in my face, and I wonder why I can't sleep. Oh, can't you see the irony? Oh, can't you see the irony? I just got a new tattoo, I'm embarrassed cause I didn't even tell my own mom. So every time I'm home visiting my parents, I always keep my sweater on. I don't care, face the truth or not, all I care about is getting likes. Reading the comments like everybody's honest when they're cheering for my fake life. Oh, can't you see the irony? Oh, can't you see the irony? Cause I'm only human after all. Put a filter on and make you look natural. Cause I'm only human after all. Put a filter on and make you look natural. Can't you see the irony? Oh, can't you see the irony? Oh, can't you see the irony? Oh, can't you see the irony? Thank you very much. I hope your day isn't that awful in your quarantine, but yes, I hope you're staying well, and yes, greetings from Hamburg.
Such an amazing song. Now, be ready. We're gonna dance with the Dalila sisters. Enjoy.
And who says we cannot do fun things at home? We definitely can. My God, all the scouts out there, I hope you're taking notes so that you do these things after the JOTI is we are giving you ideas. Anyway, we are going to praise John, who is from India, and he has his piano and harmonica ready for us. Let's see what he got.
Hi friends, I'm a scout from India and I'm 14 years old. I'm gonna play my piano and melodica for you guys.
Well, if I'm not wrong, the second song was My Heart Will Go On for Celine Dion.
You
Nice
were not
one.
wrong.
Okay, so now let's fly all the way to UK. We shall see Sophie, who is talented in martial arts.
Hello, I am Sophie Rosa from the UK. I am 16 and I'm going to be doing some karate.
Oh, I can try. I've copied a few moves. I think I'm going to try later. Now, from Sebi, France. Unfortunately, I've just finished my ginger tea that I made because now I can see they're going to make us a French delicacy. They're baking it. Let's see what they have.
Hi everyone, I'm Sebastian from France. I'm a scout. So today we're going to do a French cake named gâteau nantais. It's made from almonds. So, bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Sébastien, je suis scout français et aujourd'hui je vais vous apprendre à faire un gâteau nantais à base d'amandes. So to do this, you need a half of baking powder, la moitié d'un sachet de poudre à lever, 100 grams of icing sugar, 100 grammes de sucre glace. You need also 150 grams of sugar, 150 grammes de sucre, and 125 grams of almond, donc 125 grammes d'almande, 125 grams of butter, 125 grammes de beurre, 40 grams of flour, 40 grammes de farine, 3 eggs, 3 œufs, 10 centiliters of rum, 10 centilitres de rhum, and this. Step, go to your kitchen and put on the oven on 180 degrees and melt a little bit of butter in your microwave. Première étape, allez dans votre cuisine, allumez le four sur 180 et faites fondre aussi au micro-ondes légèrement le beurre pour le travailler. My butter and I do it. Okay, and I mix. J'ai pris mon beurre qui est légèrement fondu et je le bats. Hop, voilà, on a un beurre pommade. Now we've got to pomade butter. So what we need to do is to add the almonds. And mix it. The texture is good. We need to add eggs, les œufs, flour, la farine, sugar, le sucre, and baking powder, la poudre à lever. Mix it and it'll be good. Now we've got a good paste, as you can see. Maintenant on a une bonne pâte, bien lisse. We need to add the rum. On a besoin d'ajouter le rhum. Environ un tiers, donc 3 centilitres. On y va. So, approximately 1/3 of the 10 centiliters, so like 3 centiliters. A little bit of rum. Good. Mix it. And that's done. So now, you need to put butter on the cake mold. Maintenant, vous avez besoin de beurrer le moule. Allez hop. So now, it should be good. Let's take out our cake. Okay, beautiful colour. So you just need to add some rum on it. So you just basically take a little bit of rum in a goblet and add it on the cake. Fantastic. You can also use a pencil. Donc maintenant il faut ajouter du rhum en sortant du four quand le gâteau est cuit. Vous pouvez aussi le faire au pinceau en badigeonnant. The cake is cool and we can use it. So we back topping. Maintenant notre gâteau est frais, on va pouvoir rajouter un topping. Pour ce faire, on va utiliser du sucre glace et du rhum. To do this topping, we need ice sugar and rum. So basically, we just add a little bit of rum into the ice sugar. Yeah, it is. And then we will mix it. And these will make a paste. And now we could put the paste on the cake. Here it is. Here it is. 3 hours. Maintenant que c'est bon, vous devez faire en sorte de le faire reposer pour 3 heures. thank you for watching this video on the roti with the gâteau nantais cakes. Merci d'avoir regardé cette vidéo sur le rôti à propos du gâteau nantais cake. Here it is, it's done, it's fresh, it's good.
Et bon appétit! So, now we're gonna watch the very last video for today. We have Koa from Vietnam who's gonna sing for us in Vietnamese.
Xin chào tất cả mọi người, mình là Khoan và mình 18 tuổi. Mình đến từ một đất nước xinh đẹp và nền văn hóa, đó chính là Việt Nam. Và thì sau đây mình sẽ thực hiện một hát nhỏ ngắn thôi. Giờ mình mới tập guitar xong, nói chung là mình chỉ biết quạt thôi chứ không có biết đánh chuyên nghiệp. Thì mời các mọi người đón xem. Gió đêm qua chút hương thơm cỏ dài, ai nay cho đắm đất coi đong đưa ngoài hiên, ai mang con nắng trong veo nhạc sen hồng nở ngọt, ai mang hoa đến cho em chào em còn đợi ai cho mình sinh non bên thế thôi đừng chờ chi cho phía xuân xanh đời ơi tình chỉ em còn nhịp thở muốn em nói mình chờ chi đến lỡ mất em sau này. Tình là điên lắm, tình là say đắm, em cứ yêu hồng cuốn vậy thôi. Ngày thì trong ngóng chờ nhiều đêm lắm, thôi đợi người ta đi tìm mình hoặc bắt thấy ông về hoa héo chờ ai. Nói em nghe người ở bao xa, nói em nghe em còn chỉ bao lâu. Người ơi
Nice. Now we are going to go to the most voted video of the day. Sadly, you guys did not vote for me. I sang so well. Even Noor did not vote for me, and she's my co-host. It's all right. It's all right.
Sorry.
Anyway, without taking any longer, let's watch one more time the most voted video.
Hi everyone, my name is Dimas. I'm Scott from Indonesia. My name is Dimas Ekalavidin. I'm Scott from Indonesia. This time I will singing for you. This song created by Bondan Prakoso. The title of the song is Ya Sudahlah. Ketika mimpimu yang begitu indah tak pernah terwujud, ya sudahlah. Saat kau berlari mengejar anganmu dan tak pernah sampai, ya sudahlah. Oh, oh, oh. Apapun yang terjadi janganlah kau bersedih, 'cause everything is gonna be okay. Yo, satu dari sekian berkemungkinan kau jatuh dan tanpa ada harapan. Saat itu raga aku persembahkan bersama jiwa, cinta dan harapan. Kita sambung satu persatu sebab akibat. Tapi tenanglah, mata hati kita akan lihat, menuntun ke arah mata angin bahagia. Kau dan aku tahu jalan selalu ada juga. Kau tahu lagi problema tak terus menerjang bagai deras ombak yang menabrak karang. Namun kau tahu ku mampu untuk tetap tenang, hadapi bersama saat kau berharap. Keramahan cinta tak pernah kau dapat.
Really amazing. After the show, be sure to check out some of the upcoming campfires happening today and add them to your calendar.
Digital Citizenship is offering campfires on the art of storytelling, a chance to discover that type of digital citizen we are. #EduWiki challenges.
Health and Wellbeing Oasis is offering campfires on mental health matters and yoga for self-care, and even some dialogue cafe.
There will also be a Christian prayer and reflection for those who are willing and want to join.
Humanitarian Hub is offering campfires on Let's Talk About COVID-19 and Nutrition with UNICEF.
And the funniest moment of the day will be DJ Live Party. You can find it in our fan zone. Don't forget to check our campsite on JOTI.info, where you can find much more sessions and fun activities to do. #Together at Home.
By the way, have you posted on our chain of gratitude yet? Use the hashtag chain of gratitude, and let's thank the tireless people that are working to support us during this pandemic.
Do you know what? I want to share with you some amazing news about our COVID-19 fund. When we launched this fund on Friday, we had raised $2,000. And in just 2 days, you helped us raise over $15,000. That's a lot in the last 2 days. It's just amazing. In such a short period of time, you guys are really, really awesome. This will enable young people worldwide to be able to continue to support their communities. Let's keep it growing. You can go to donate.scout.org to be a part of this global youth response. And don't worry, even if you can't donate, please go to our website, go to our Facebook page, share that on your Facebook page as well, so that someone else who might be able to donate can see it.
Yes, indeed. So, by the way, during the show, we have been putting in the comments a link for you to tell us what do you think in this show. So please go there, check it after the show, and fill it up for us. We will appreciate this. Edgar, I guess it's time.
We have some very sad news for you people. This is the last show where both of us, myself and Nuru, will be with you. Nuru, I feel like crying.
Oh, don't. So, any final message?
But you can still tune in for the last JOTI live and closing ceremony with our friends, Gracia and Willie, in just 10 hours.
Indeed. So, Edgar, do you want to tell them? I said, do you have any last message for the audience?
Yes, I definitely do. And before I let you finish, I would just like to say you guys have been an amazing audience. We have loved your company so much. We have engaged so much with you. I have made so many friends in the comments, and we will continue interacting. Keep sharing. The JOTI is not ending right here with us. The JOTI is continuing. Go to joti.info and continue checking out the wonderful campfires. Go through the campsite. We will still connect together. Until next time, we will be able to share again.
Indeed. So, me too. I want to thank you all for your time, for being so interactive with us in the comments, and most of all, I want to thank all the men and women behind the cameras who have made this great work possible in such a short notice. Thank you, guys. You are the heroes for this JOTI. So, and now, to close our show, the former Secretary General of the United Nations, Ban Ki-moon, has a special message to all of you. Goodbye, guys, and stay safe.
Bye.
Dear Scouts, young people, global citizens, I'm honored to say a few words to you during a time of great change and common challenges. As we work to persevere over the unprecedented global COVID-19 crisis, I want to share some relevant insights with you from my time serving as United Nations Secretary General. I also want to offer some words of hope, encouragement, and solidarity for the days, weeks, and months ahead. This is not an easy time for any of us. Our entire world has changed rapidly in the matter of just a few weeks. People are sick, streets are empty, schools and places of employment are closed, and families are isolating indoors. Even routine pleasures like playing sports, going to the movies, sharing a meal with friends, or attending a troop meeting are suspended. But as governments lock down cities, close borders, and our sense of isolation increases, please understand that you are not alone. Instead, we are truly all in this together. Global challenges such as pandemics require global solutions and solidarity with others, both near and far. In fact, despite our natural feelings of isolation, anxiety, and fear during these challenging times, we must understand that we are all vitally interconnected, perhaps more than ever before. We are all sharing the same feelings, asking the same questions, longing for similar things, and adjusting to a radically new way of living. We are learning that despite borders, nationalities, ages, races, and genders, that we are all the same. We are all going through the same things. We are all global citizens. And now, more than ever, we all have a role to play. During my tenure as a Secretary General, I strive to lead the United Nations with the understanding that cooperation and partnerships underpinned by global citizenship were needed to solve the pressing challenges that we face. Pandemics are global crises that require a strong international response. And in order to tackle them, everyone must work together to forge solutions under the guiding spirit of global citizenship and cooperation. This includes the United Nations, countries, healthcare professionals, businesses, civil society groups like the Scouts, academic institutions, and importantly, young people like you. Global citizenship and cooperative partnerships were crucial in helping me bring the world together to secure the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, implement the Paris Climate Change Agreement, and defeat the Ebola crisis. Lessons could be learned from the United Nations initiative when Ebola virus pandemic broke out in 2014. At that time, the United States, United Kingdom, and France even dispatched military forces working closely with the United Nations. This is exactly how we will achieve victory of the current COVID-19 pandemic, and young people like yourselves have a critical role to play to help beat this virus. It may seem endless now, but it will end, and you can help end it. We can all increase the safety of ourselves and others by washing our hands frequently, practicing social distancing, and remaining home to help save lives. We should also be smart by staying informed of fact-based developments and not sharing any disinformation or fake news. We must be kind to others, help the most vulnerable if we are able to, check in on our elders, speak out against any racism or xenophobia in our communities. Today's technology brings us together in incredible ways. Video chats can connect us with the family and friends at the push of the button in manners that were previously unthinkable. This can bring us closer, even as we are apart. There are also creative approaches you can take to show solidarity with others and spread hope and resilience. In Italy, young people have been making brightly colored banners with rainbows to hang on their windows, bearing the phrase "Andrà tutto bene," which means everything will be all right. It is a simple message, but one that has since been replicated all around the world to send very positive messages of solidarity and hope to others in isolation who are coping with the COVID-19 crisis. Dear Scouts, young people, global citizens, let us do what we can to look after each other. As a former Scout myself, I know that Scouting instills powerful leadership qualities. This is a perfect time to use them for the benefit of your families, communities, and the world. Have you ever wanted to be a hero? Now you can. You can save lives by staying home. This is a significant action. With your help, hope, and solidarity with other global citizens, I'm confident that we will get through this challenging period and emerge from it even stronger. I have no doubt that through your vision and actions to this end, we can construct a more healthy, inclusive, and sustainable future for all of us. I thank you for your important efforts.